2 Minutes Hate is a daily public requirement or ritual in which all members of the outer party of Oceania must participate. These 2 minutes consist of party propaganda and depictions of the current political enemy of the state, Emmanuel Goldstein, and his followers. Throughout the 2 minutes, party members will shout and often throw food at the telescreens, expressing their hatred and disgust towards people who do not follow the rules of Ingsoc. The 2 Minutes Hate allows members to vent their anger and hatred, funneling it towards public enemies rather than towards the party or Big Brother itself. Its ultimate desired purpose is less hate towards Big Brother.
Here are 3 quotes that we have chosen from the novel that accurately represent the 2 Minutes Hate. The programs of the 2 Minutes Hate varied from day to day, but there was none in which Goldstein was not the principal figure. He was the primal traitor, the earliest defiler of the party's purity. He could never see the face of Goldstein without a painful mixture of emotions. It was a lean, Jewish face with a great fuzzy aureole of white hair and small goatee beard. He was abusing Big Brother. He was denouncing the dictatorship of the party. He was demanding immediate conclusion of peace with Eurasia. He was advocating freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom of assembly, freedom of thought.
Propaganda is based off of psychological research and techniques. Name-calling, such as naming Goldstein the primal traitor during the 2 Minutes Hate, associates him with something negative. This is an example of demonizing the enemy, while creating a sense of euphoria and elitism amongst party members while they celebrate the party's ideals. Propaganda can appeal to prejudice, in the case of Oceania's near-constant war with East Asia and Eurasia. This is a critique of Nazi propaganda, in which the existing prejudice against the Jewish people was used to push the German agenda. In this poster on the right, the message reads, "Behind enemy powers, the Jew."
The above quote states, "The horrible thing about the 2 Minutes Hate was not that one was obligated to act a part, but that it was impossible to avoid joining in." This illustrates the power that this form of propaganda has on its audience. George Orwell's 1984 depicts authoritarian leadership that has close relation and similarities to some politics today. As mentioned, the goal of the 2 Minutes Hate is to direct the anger of the people away from Big Brother and towards the enemy, Goldstein. This is very similar to Trump's approach during his re-election. Many politicians are often seen making attacks on their political opponents that consist of lies and guilt-tripping anyone who disagrees with them. Trump has gone as far as to say that those who do not agree with him are guilty of treason. Orwell's 2 Minutes Hate helps us to understand the authoritarian populism that is present in today's politics. Both Big Brother and Trump utilize propaganda, resulting in anger, enough that it makes their supporters act out and push legal boundaries. During the 2 Minutes Hate ritual, the citizens of Oceania are encouraged to act out in anger towards any figure they are shown and accept whatever the government presents as a solution to that fear. Orwell suggests that the party can use humans' thirst for social conformity to keep them from forming their own opinions on Big Brother. That way, the party is capable of controlling not only how people feel about the enemy of the movement, but their attitude towards Big Brother and the party as well. With this being said, 2 Minutes Hate sheds light on the deranged power of political propaganda. It gives the reader a glimpse into the what-if of totalitarianism government. On your own time, I encourage you to think critically about how social conformity controls some aspects of your life, and other ways propaganda, advertising, pushes you to conform into a certain ideal.
Film and cinema play a massive role in nationalism and patriotism. What is the exact role that it plays in 1984? It's xenophobic, showing an intense dislike and prejudice towards people of Eurasia and East Asia. The relentless support of the 2 Minutes Hate and Hate Week pushed the party members of Oceania to be nationalists, to a fault, promoting and advocating the ideals of Ingsoc.
But even as we grasp at victory, there is a cancer, an evil tumor, growing, spreading in our midst. Shout! Shout! Shout out his name!
There are many similarities between the clip of 1984, directed by Michael Radford, and the Triumph of the Wills propaganda film produced and directed by Leni Riefenstahl in 1935. The themes of power, unity, and glory were both used in each clip, shown by the cheering crowds.